Welcome back to Afternoon Express, and joining us in the kitchen today, we have none other than celebrity private chef, Chef Neil Anthony.
Boom, in the mix.
You're in the mix.
In the mix, baby, look at this.
Listen, you got stuck in.
Hey, we didn't mess around.
Now you can't leave.
That's the trick, getting him not to leave. Well, hopefully this next recipe gets
Wonder what the
him
chain was
stuck
for.
in. Yeah? Well, let's tell you what it's all about. We're heading across the globe with this next recipe as we show you how to prepare our version of a Thai green curry. This vegetarian option is easy to make and super creamy with the addition of Clover Classic tangy mayonnaise. Yummy, chef. This looks incredible.
Yeah.
The colors are booming.
I know,
It looks
beautiful.
chunky, looks hearty, something incredible for winter.
Big time, yeah. Yet again, it's something that you can just sort of put in the middle of the table. Everyone can sort of get involved. And of course, you know, make a nice amount of it. It's always better the next day or the day after that. You know, those sort of flavors develop and develop and develop. So we are going to use the mayonnaise as well as a sort of, almost like a sort of marinade style situation. You can almost sort of think of it as if you were going to do like, you know, buttermilk fried chicken, and you sort of soak your chicken in like buttermilk or something like that. We're going to use the mayonnaise here.
Okay, so how much
pop that in there. Go a good 2 tablespoons.
Okay, 1.
Yeah, 1, 2. Bang,
And
bang.
today,
Some
Chef
tablespoons are
Jay,
bigger than others.
we're using tangy level 2.
I love this. And Chef spoke earlier about having balance in this kind of cuisine. And what I love about Clover Classic mayonnaise is it comes in 3 different levels of tanginess, mild, medium, and strong.
Cool.
So you're able to get that
Tanginess
balance.
levels.
You know, exactly.
Right?
Level of tanginess.
What will they think of next?
And not only are we keeping it tangy, we're keeping our vegetables whole,
Chunky.
chunky,
Yeah, exactly.
keeping the
We're not
integrity
messing
of
around,
it.
yeah. You know, it's I mean, it's going to cook for a little bit, you know, and then you want to just sort of, the beauty of having the sort of vegetables nice and sort of chunky is that they'll sort of break down and thicken the sauce. There's no need for sort of flours and corn flours and all that sort of situation.
Yes. Okay.
So yeah, so we've got some beautiful snap peas in there. That's going to be a nice sort of fresh sort of sharp crunch. We've got some broccoli, we've got some butternut, we've got some sweet corn or some baby corn. Yet again, I mean, this is just a mix of what we've got, you know what I mean? You can use whatever you like. Obviously, protein, you can go in on proteins, you can go meat, fish, pork. You can go crazy.
The sky's the limit. I am so
awesome.
big about no food wastage. So just pop open your fridge, whatever's in your fridge already, go in with that, use that. It's good to go. Okay, so...
Bit of a sort of vibe. Yeah, we can pop that all together. We can give it a nice little sort of mix. We've got a nice hot pan there. We're going to fry some curry paste, and we're going to fry some sort of more aromatics as well. So you really want to get that curry paste going. Open those flavors. Got some curry leaves going in. The most important spice of all, salt.
A lot of people
Always,
own this. The salt,
And
they think that because there's other spices in
they don't
it's
need that
fine.
salt. The salt really sort of elevates the other spices and really opens them up.
Okay.
And if it's only really a good curry if your neighbours start coughing from the heat.
That's what I'm here for. I think it's safe to say that every single time someone creates a beautiful curry, you can smell it coming down the corridor.
Oh, yeah. No, that's what you want. That's the vibe.
Chef Jay, on your side?
So
boom.
I'm just going in with some fresh garlic, nicely
nice
chopped.
fresh hit of garlic. Also brings quite a bit of heat as well, the garlic, so that's quite nice.
And
Give it a little colour.
And Chef, I see you salted before.
Yes, always salt in the beginning because, you know, otherwise you really get that sort of harsh sort of sodium sort of hit.
Okay.
You know, the salt's really there to just enhance the flavors. It's not there to give you, you know, that sort of, like I said, that real sort of, that harsh sort of salty taste. You really want to sort of enhance the flavors. And always, you know, I mean, that's the thing, you can add towards the end. Especially if you're going to add towards the end, you want to use more like a sort of molten salt or like a fleur de sel.
Okay.
So go down that sort of road. So yeah, then I mean, it's just really, you know, it's just smashing it in, you know, get involved.
Ooh, yeah, my nose is already tingling.
You can do this if you
Here we
want.
go. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'm just going to stand back and watch in awe.
That's cool. So that goes, and I mean, you know, like we've activated all those flavors, we've activated all those spices. So that's a winner. So I mean, they just need to sort of semi-soften. We've got a little bit of veg stock going in. You don't need to use too much.
Okay.
Yet again, if you're doing a chicken or whatever, you smash the chicken stock in there, something like that. So bring it up to the boil. This coconut cream, coconut milk is going to calm the whole situation down. You know, that chili that's in there, the coriander that's in there is going to work really well. It's going to balance it all together.
Now, I mean, we are transporting our taste buds all the way to Thailand, but I have to ask Chef Neil Anthony, someone who is so well-travelled, so well-experienced within the food cuisine, where have you enjoyed your favourite and best and gotten your best curry from?
My favourite and best curry so far has been, well, I have to go 2, really. I've got to go local.
Okay.
So a very good friend of mine, she's an amazing cook. She's got a curry cookbook out, actually. and just literally going around her house and having like a big crab curry when she comes back from Durban. She brings all the spices and stuff, and we just sort of smash that. Other than that, internationally, I think Jakarta. I was sitting on the side of a street in like a sort of monsoon, and there was a woman with this like old grinding method. She made a thing called a gado, which is like a sort of salty peanut paste.
Wow.
And then just had that with loads of fresh veggies and stuff like that, and some like satay chicken. I think it was chicken. It was on the side of the road in Jakarta, so...
In the middle of a monsoon.
Yeah, in the middle of a monsoon.
Some of your stories, I think, are so mind-blowing. This already smells
exactly,
quite
that's
amazing.
beautiful.
How long
that
does
ticks
it
away. I mean, you're only looking at about, I don't know, I'd go for sort of 12, 14 minutes, just till that broccoli is nice sort of fork tender. And then, you know, put it into your bowl, put it into your serving bowl. A nice amount of fresh chili on the top. You can sprinkle, you know, whatever you like. It needs definitely that sort of fresh hit of coriander. And then also, well, towards the end, you can, you know, also just
add more
squeeze in some
lemon.
lime.
Yes.
And just like that, I love it. I love the drama in the kitchen. I love the splendor of it all. And as Chef Jay did say, it's all about those fresh flavors. If you do want to get the details of this recipe, simply head over to afternoonexpress.co.za. Now, with Clover Classic, you can stand a chance to win your share of 500,000 Rand in prizes. To enter, buy any Clover Classic custard, dairy snack, fat spread, or mayonnaise. Absolutely, Chef.
Awesome.
But to do so, you need to WhatsApp that till slip of your purchase to 074 909 0000. T's and C's do apply and can be found on clover.co.za. Classic, timeless taste. Pay attention. This is really something you want to try at home.
There is a classic mayonnaise that brings out the traditional French in 3 levels of tanginess. The mild classic, the medium classic, the strong classic. Tangy the way you love it.
Made with love by Clover.